Hi, Debbie Lichter here with Free from Food Addiction and the Congruence Code. Okay, so today we are talking about how to stop feeling awkward and alone. And if you are watching this video, then I already like you because it means that you are relating to the experience of feeling awkward and uncomfortable in your own skin and like you don't belong and that feeling of being alone, like just separate, not a part of. And that means that I deeply, deeply relate to you because I spent most of my life feeling that way. And what I'd love to do today is share with you what I do, what I have done, what I've discovered over the last decade in how to no longer feel awkward so that you can truly be comfortable in your skin, you can have that sense of deep, deep connection, and you can also just know that you belong. You can have that embodied experience that you truly, truly do belong. So let's dive in. So the first tool that I want to share with you and this is something that, I have read so much from psychiatrists and, like Psychology Today magazine and all this kind of stuff about how to stop feeling alone. And you hear all the regular stuff, call a friend and this, that, and the other. And I'm not knocking any of that. That stuff is really, really great. But there is something great, big, huge that I don't hear any of them talking about. And this is what I want to share with you because this has been absolutely game-changing in my own life. And that is connecting inside of your body, connecting with you. And I'm not just talking about connecting with your body and listening to yourself breathe and going to get a massage or that kind of stuff. Again, those things are awesome. But I'm actually talking about you getting inside of your body, sensing what's going on inside, connecting with these sensations, with the rhythm, with the feeling, with the voice, connecting so deeply inside of yourself that you are actually connecting from your body. Let me tell you why this is so important. This is so important because most of us are walking around living in our heads all the time. And when you're living in your head, you are living in judgment land. You are living in perception and perspective land. You're literally living in there's like a filter between you and the rest of the world. And so it's really hard to be present because you're usually up in your head and you're either strategizing or planning or performing or people pleasing, or doing something that really robs you from being present. And so there is something that is so powerful when we can connect inside of our bodies. And the reason why I'm linking this to not feeling alone is because I actually had this experience. This was a couple years ago. And I was doing one of my evening rituals, and which if you want to know more about what the evening ritual is, just reply to this video and I would be happy to share that with you. I was doing one of my evening rituals and I was just lying there and connecting, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just got this overwhelming feeling of how much I missed myself. And I started hugging myself and crying and saying I missed you so much. And it was so strange and kind of bizarre. But think about that. If you have ever had that experience where you want more me time, you want more quality time for yourself, you want to take time for you, and yet when you get time for yourself, you don't know what to do with it, you get distracted, you whittle it away, you're not able to actually be present with yourself. If that happens for you, then chances are this is an area that you can really grow in. And I would love, love, love to support you in that area. In fact, I will leave a link below with my 5 top presence practices that can be a gateway for all of that. And I will leave another link below for a link if you want to just hop on a complimentary 15-minute call with me. And we can really talk specifically about what you've got going on, how things have been for you, and make a plan together so that you can really get on that path of more comfort in your own skin, feeling more free, and that kind of thing. I really, really am so passionate about this because I know how much feeling alone can take us back to addictions and obsessions and self-sabotaging patterns and keep us stuck and holding back, and then we're not able to shine our light and help the people that we're here to help. And I know, again, if you are listening to this, then you are somebody who is here to help a lot of people because that's just the kind of folks who I attract. And so I really want to help you do that and get out of your own way. So the first tool that I want to share with you is connecting in your body. It's going to be such a game changer for you in terms of being able to no longer feel alone, to feel truly connected and present inside of yourself. It's amazing. It's amazing. The next tool that I want to share with you is to connect with spirit. Now, I don't mind, I don't care what your religious beliefs are, I don't care what your spiritual practices are, I don't really care. However, what I do care about is that you have created, you have cultivated a deeply intimate and embodied relationship with the experience of the divine, whatever that means for you, the experience of the universe, the experience of God, the experience of, like energy, whatever that is for you, of love, that you have a deeply intimate and embodied experience with that. Because when you truly feel safe and protected and provided for and guided, and like you have something to lean into and fall back into and be held up by, when you truly, truly feel that support. And that support is, we can have people in our lives that can be supports to us, but there is nothing that replaces that larger than human experience of feeling supported and protected and guided by the universe or by God or by something bigger than yourself. And that is, if truly, truly, if you want a key to no longer feeling alone, no longer feeling awkward, no longer feeling like, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop and you have to be really, alert and vigilant and, think 20 steps ahead and know what's around the corner, because you just never know, and you've got to be prepared for everything, and you've got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps because no one's going to be there for you. And if you've got any of that stuff going on, and frankly, P.S. by the way, I speak with thousands of people who have spiritual beliefs who also operate in some of those same ways, feeling like, I still got to take care, I still got to look out for myself, I got to know what's around the corner, I got to think 5 steps ahead. So just, without any judgment, just, like, notice if that is coming up for you. It's possible to have both. And if you do have both, then I invite you to consider that there is a next level of access, of connection, of deepening, of trust, of embodiment that you get to experience with the divine, with that something bigger than yourself. And I am so, so excited for that journey for you. Again, if that is something that you're like, yeah, I know in theory that I need that, I feel kind of blocked, I feel kind of stuck around that, or I've got a big chip on my shoulder around that, or, I bristle with antagonism when you talk about that, again, follow that link below, book some time on my calendar. I would love to help you with this. It is so, so important. And every single person that I've spoken to, if they do have something that is kind of like, a big chip on their shoulder about all that, even me talking about it is kind of creating a little bit of resistance, then you are so like ready for such a massive breakthrough that is so going to take you to your next level that I am so I'm excited for you. I'm just excited for you. So that is number 2. So number 1 is body, number 2 is spirit, and number 3 is get around community who gets you. We have so many people in our lives. A lot of us have families that, hey, maybe if we, were like, maybe we wouldn't choose to be friends with some of the people in our family. Let's just say it that way. And yet, that's our family. And we get to choose, we get to surround ourselves with people who get us, who can love on us, who can totally see us for who we really are, who can see the light in us, and better yet, who can mirror that back to you and who can raise you up so that you can see that for yourself. It's so uplifting. I feel so, so blessed to have circles and circles of people who I have cultivated over the last decade where I feel so seen and gotten and loved that, when I'm having one of those moments where I've forgotten and I'm feeling like I'm separate and like I don't belong and any of that kind of stuff, I can rest into any one of these three things. I can connect deeply inside of my body, and I can feel myself and belong within myself first. I can connect to my experience of my spiritual connection, go intimate, go deep with that, and feel safe and loved and protected. And I can always lean into the incredible network of support that I have, of community and connection. And that is something that I am so, so honored for. And it's something that I want you to have too. So if you're listening to this and you're like, well, that's really great as well, but I don't really have that and I want more of that, then please join us over at the Congruence Collective. That is what it's all about. The Congruence Collective over on Facebook, it's this closed Facebook group. Just go ahead to liveyourlight.today and come and join us, because it's really a home for those of us who know that we have a big light that we want to share in the world. We want to first live free. We want to be authentically all of ourselves so that we can go forward and help the people that we're here to help. And if that inspires you and you are not a part of the Congruence Collective, then get over there. And you will also get the latest updates on our live events. We have a live event coming up really soon, a Freedom Embodied live event that is all about getting free from your addictions, whatever addictions and obsessions are holding you back, being authentically all of you, and what it's going to take for you to stop holding back so that you can put yourself out there, shine your light, and help the people that you are here to help. And if that is something that lights you up, then come and join us. We would absolutely love to have you. So I hope that that inspired you. I hope that it helped you. Please share below with which tool was the most enlightening for you and which you're going to actually take action on this week. I would really love to know that as well. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who you think could really use this message, and definitely subscribe. Every single Wednesday I share fresh new videos, and I would love for you to be the first to find out about them. Thank you so much for taking this time out, and I'll connect with you next time. Bye for now.